What's up, guys? LQ here with the LQ Review. I just watched episode 6 of season 10 of The Walking Dead, and I loved half of it. I loved half of it. Um, this episode is really broken up into kind of two halves, and with one kind of subplot. The subplot is kind of Eugene's radio subplot, which we know where that leads in the comics. You know, Commonwealth, etc., etc. Um, but the two real main plots are Carol and Daryl on their expedition for the Horde, which started out as an expedition for Negan, quote unquote, but it's really an expedition for the Horde. And then Negan's infiltrating or joining, whichever one it's going to be, of the Whisperers. And I love the Negan storyline. So witty, so mouthy. You know, the way that he interacted with Beta was hilarious. There was a at one point there was a kind of a Negan and Beta medley that was playing. That was really funny. It was this really cool moment of levity in this really heavy show. That was really funny. It worked really well. So Negan's interactions with Beta was great, and it was all about Alpha wanting to test Negan. And the tests were all, in my opinion, pretty mundane. And I've read other reviews that say the same thing, that they were pretty mundane. But the question is, was Alpha making these tests mundane on purpose? Or is that actually the test that they'll go through with everybody? I don't know. But it'd be interesting to see the way that this plays out, because the end of the episode, Negan beats all. So there's a point where Beta kind of traps Negan and surrounds him with walkers, and Negan ends up beating all of them. And he walks out after they think that he's dead and he's going to become a protector. He walks out and he's like, "That's right. I took them all out." And then he gets on his knees and he says something along the lines of, "Everything that I have, everything that I am, everything I have to offer is yours." He does this to Alpha. So he kneels in front of Alpha to gain her trust. Or to join. I don't know yet. We know which way the comics goes, but they've strayed from the comics a lot in The Walking Dead. So it'd be interesting to see if they stay on that path, or if they do something different. I think they're going to stay on the path, because I think they're going to stay on the path. Carol and Daryl's storyline was much less interesting. A lot of character development, a lot of talking, we've seen these two characters on screen for 10 years now together, and I was just less interested today. The story that was being told, I was less interested in. It was nice when Carol pressed Daryl on his romantic interest, but for the most part, I was pretty uninterested in that storyline. Right now, I'm all in on the Negan storyline. That's the one I'm watching. That's the one I want to see develop. Because I think that I think it's inevitable, right? We know that this is all going to lead to the Whisperer War. I think we can all agree with that. So when the Whisperer War starts, I think this is the storyline that that's going to have the most payoff. But I loved it. The banter between Negan and Beta was priceless. It made the episode because of that. This episode was fantastic. So can't wait to see what we have to come in next week. Oh, I forgot to mention on the sickness that's going around Alexandria. There's a lot of sick people. We've seen this play out before. When was it? Season 4, I think, had a sickness go around the prison. This doesn't look to be as bad. I don't see anybody dying. I just see a lot of people getting sick. So we'll keep an eye on that one also. But looks like an old lady might die. But for the most part, this was all about Negan and Carol and Daryl. And the Negan stuff was the bread and butter. The Negan stuff was the tasty part of the meal. So loved it. Can't wait to see where this goes next week. I think we only have 2 episodes left before the mid-season finale. Can't wait to see where it goes. Is Negan gonna... Never mind. I kind of think I might know how the mid-season finale is going to end. And Alpha won't like it. But we'll we'll keep an eye on it. Overall, though, I loved it. Great episode. Great season of Walking Dead so far. I think the only episode I haven't liked has been the first one. The rest has been phenomenal. So, what did you think of this episode of The Walking Dead? Let me know in the comments down below. Are you looking forward to seeing Negan's next move? I'd love to hear theories on where this is going to go with Negan. But thanks for being here at the LQ Review, where we talk about all the geeky, nerdy stuff we love to talk about. And until next time, we'll see you later.